Evan Ferguson has reportedly decided his next move. We will discuss this in today's video whilst going over all the latest Celtic news from the last 24 hours. But first, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Mikey Johnston's proposed move to Brazilian giants Flamengo has collapsed, with conflicting views inside the club behind the dramatic U-turn. The former Celtic winger, who made a permanent switch to West Brom last summer, was set for a shock £4.5 million transfer to the Rio de Janeiro side. But the deal was blocked by Flamengo president Luiz Eduardo Baptista, who raised concerns over Johnston's fitness record. Baptista said the club's medical staff projected Johnston would only be available for 1,800 minutes over the season, a number he believed to be too little. Baptista said this: "Why not Mikey Johnston? Because the club's medical report said he would be fit to play for 1,800 minutes a season. How many has he played this season? 900. So am I going to bring in a player to play 900 minutes when I still have to play another 4,000 minutes?" he said. However, the president's claims appear wide of the mark. Johnston clocked 2,078 minutes in the English Championship for West Brom last term, more than double the figure Baptista cited. Despite the fitness concerns, Flamengo head coach Felipe Luis revealed he was keen on signing the Irish international. He said this: "Obviously, I approved the transfer. They sent me the videos, his characteristics, and I approved. That's all I can say," said the former Brazil and Chelsea defender. The failed move comes as a blow to Johnston, who had been eyeing a fresh challenge in South America following a respectable campaign in the Midlands. The 25-year-old left Celtic permanently in 2024 after coming through the ranks and spending over a decade at the club. While his time at Celtic was marked by injuries and inconsistency, Johnston's recent form in England had reignited interest in his ability. With Flamengo's door now closed, his next destination will be watched with interest. Now for the main story. Evan Ferguson is reportedly leaning towards a move to Roma, despite being linked with Celtic in recent days. The 20-year-old striker has been the subject of transfer talk this summer. The Sunday Times, meanwhile, say Ferguson could change his mind if Celtic make a firm approach. It's claimed the striker would consider heading to Glasgow if Rodgers decides to move for him again. However, fresh reports now suggest Ferguson has chosen Roma as his preferred option. Calcio Mercato say the forward wants to join the Serie A club, who are negotiating with Brighton over a loan with an obligation to buy. The agreed price could be around 45 million euros, though Roma are believed to be trying to bring that figure down. Ferguson has found first-team opportunities limited at Brighton, and a move away appears likely this summer. While Roma are currently leading the chase, Celtic may still have a chance if they act quickly. At 20, Ferguson has already made his mark in the Premier League and is seen as one of Ireland's top young talents. A loan move to Celtic Park could offer him regular football and European exposure, but finances will be a key factor. The scale of the proposed buy clause may push the Hoops out of the running unless a different structure can be agreed. In a related twist, Roma are also said to be in talks with Brighton over a loan for Matt O'Reilly. The former Celtic midfielder is attracting attention after a strong season, and his future may be resolved soon. As it stands, Roma are in pole position for Ferguson, but the situation remains open should Celtic return to the table. In other news, Celtic looks set to complete a move for Shin Yamada from Kawasaki Frontale, with midfielder Rayo sharing his thoughts on the expected signing. Reports suggest the deal could be wrapped up within the next week, adding another J-League player to the squad. Although both have played for Kawasaki in Japan, Rio admits he doesn't know Yamada well. Even so, he sees the transfer as a positive step for any player moving to Celtic. Rio says any player joining from the J-League is making a big move in their career. While he isn't familiar with Yamada's full background, he knows Celtic is a strong club with high standards. From winning trophies at home to testing themselves in Europe, Celtic provide a platform that can help players grow. Yamada now looks set to test himself in that kind of setting. Rio is already thinking ahead to how they might link up if Yamada arrives. They haven't played together before, but Rio wants to build a good connection on the pitch. Helping the new forward settle and creating chances for him will be part of that process. Rio's words show he's ready to work with Yamada and help him adapt quickly. With the move almost done, Celtic fans can begin to picture how Yamada might slot into the team. His strengths and role will become clearer once he's in a Hoops shirt, but there's already talk of a promising partnership with Rio. As Celtic aim for more silverware and strong European displays, Yamada's arrival adds another layer of interest. Rio said this: "I must admit, I don't know Shin. I don't know about his situation, but I do know that any player who comes to Celtic, it is a very good move for their reputations. It is a great club that competed for titles and in Europe. If he is a player who comes to us, then I will hopefully have a good relationship with him on the pitch and I will try to create the chances for him, he concluded. Rio's honesty shows he hasn't worked with Yamada before, but that won't stop him from helping the new signing settle in. The two may not have a past connection, but playing for the same club and country could help build understanding quickly. Yamada will be welcomed in the right way, both on and off the pitch. The Hoops have had good success with players from Japan in recent years. Rio is one example of that, and the fans will hope Yamada can follow a similar path. Coming from the J-League, he'll face a new style of football in Scotland, but Celtic have helped others make that jump before. It's a challenge, but also a big chance for him to grow. Yamada could bring something different to the squad. He's known for his movement and pressing, and if he finds form early, he could become a key player in attack. Rio is already thinking about how he can support him, which shows the Celtic coaching staff are planning for a quick impact. If the move goes through, it adds to Celtic's link with Japanese football. The club have looked to that market often, and it could be another smart bit of business. Rio knows what it takes to succeed at Celtic, and if Yamada settles fast, he'll have a good chance of doing the same. Lastly, Norwich City have registered their interest in Celtic winger Hyunjun Yang, according to a report from Sky Sports. The South Korean international is believed to be open to a move away from Parkhead this summer, according to the same report. At this stage, Celtic have yet to make a firm decision on whether to cash in on the 23-year-old, but a respectable offer could turn heads in the boardroom. Yang, who arrived at Celtic from Gangwon FC, has shown flashes of flair and potential. Technically sound and capable of gliding past defenders, the winger has delivered some eye-catching moments in a Celtic shirt. However, his end product and consistency have regularly come under the microscope. While Brendan Rodgers gave him a platform during last season's campaign, Yang often found himself on the fringes of the starting 11, especially in big games. The frustration for supporters has been his inability to perform when the pressure ramps up, promising build-up play too often ending with a poor final ball or wrong decision. That said, there's still a section of the support who remain hopeful he could come good. A flair player with evident raw ability, Yang may simply need a different environment to flourish. Norwich, who are gearing up for another push at promotion from the Championship, could see the South Korean as a value addition with resale potential, the kind of calculated risk they've often leaned into. If a concrete offer lands on Michael Nicholson's desk, Celtic would be wise to consider it, with Rodgers already reshaping his squad and looking to add more proven firepower out wide. Offloading Yang could free up both budget and space for further recruitment. This could be one of those moves that works out better for both parties. Celtic would bank a fee and move on. Yang might finally find the rhythm and platform he needs to realise his talent down south. What are your thoughts on these? Let us know down in the comment section below. Make sure you've liked this video and subscribed to the channel for more Celtic content.